Hello everyone, welcome to Geopolitical News. In today's video, we're going to analyze the arguments of Israel and the Palestinians regarding the recent attack on a hospital in the Gaza Strip that left around 500 innocent lives lost. First and foremost, I want to remind you that in war, the first casualty is often the truth. It's impossible to say with absolute certainty which side is lying or telling the truth. With that said, let's look at the arguments. On the Palestinian side, they claim that Israel was responsible for these attacks. They point to an Israeli spokesperson known as Naftali, who posted on his Twitter that Israel had attacked a Hamas base in Gaza, resulting in the deaths of multiple terrorists. However, according to the Palestinians, he later deleted this tweet as the death toll, especially among civilians, increased, which could have complicated Israel's position. There was also a deliberation by the United Nations claiming that Israel had given a short warning before the hospital should be evacuated, and shortly after that, the hospital was attacked. So the question arises, did Israel request an evacuation only to subsequently launch an attack? Another point in favor of the Palestinians is the assertion that neither Hamas nor the Islamic Jihad would have the technical and military capacity to possess a missile of that capability for such attacks. Again, it's essential to emphasize that it's nearly impossible to determine who is telling the truth. In defense of the Israelis, there was a video, even released by Al Jazeera, showing the moment a rocket was launched and hit the hospital in Gaza. According to this video, it appeared to have come from positions within the Gaza Strip. Israel also shared its own map, indicating the locations from which the missiles had been launched, and one of them had failed and hit the hospital. It's worth noting that Benjamin Netanyahu claimed that the terrorists not only killed Israeli children, but also their own children. Additionally, it's important to consider that such incidents could serve the interests of both Hamas and the Islamic Jihad, because leaders from the developed world, such as Biden, Olaf Scholz, Macron, and others, were heading to Israel and other Arab countries. For instance, Israel was planning meetings with King Abdullah of Jordan, Palestinian authorities, and General al-Sisi of Egypt. However, with this attack, all these Arab countries began to mobilize and canceled their meetings with Israel, issuing statements condemning Israel's actions. In other words, if there were potential agreements between the West and these leaders, this incident could further isolate Hamas. Israel's main argument is that this attack was carried out by Hamas as a false flag operation to turn the Arab world and the West against Israel. Hezbollah has also announced a day of rage against Israel for this hospital attack. As I mentioned earlier, in war, the truth is often the first casualty, and it becomes nearly impossible to discern who is telling the truth. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think is telling the truth? If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Until next time.